Okay, this is a follow-up from my pantry video. So another item to keep in the pantry is cornmeal. So I was going to go over this recipe, and variations have come down since before my great-grandmother. So, and as a kid, I got confused. There, we call it scrapple was one of them, and it was cornmeal and a shredded pork chop. You boil the pork chop, get the broth off of it, take it out, shred it, put it back in, and then add the cornmeal. Then the other one was mush, or mush. We pronounced it both ways. And what I liked is it's pretty much like polenta. Not polenta. Yeah, polenta. The rolls that you get in the store, the cornmeal, and you slice it up and fry it for breakfast. So this is pretty much the same thing. So mine is a little bit of a variation and combination of the two. So I don't put the pork chop in because rarely do I have just like one pork chop left. And by the time you cook it and have it as a leftover, it doesn't give as good a flavor. I have tried that. So instead I use the ham-based broth. I've used a little garlic, a little onion. I'm boiling it in here. I usually use a little bacon grease. I always save my bacon grease for my bacon. Then here as this gets hot, I am going to add in the cornmeal. And then I will transfer it over to a thin loaf pan and chill it and then slice it and fry it in a skillet with eggs, or it's amazing. And I had it in Mexico when they would have just their polenta cooked. I would have that with sauteed tomatoes and onions. It's amazing with that. But it's just good with scrambled eggs, and it's a good toast substitute. We're almost ready. So this one was fun just because it's come through the generations. We've tweaked it. I've also used, when I know I'm going to be using tomatoes, which I don't have one now, on the side, sometimes I will put some of the Italian seasoning in with the broth to give it just a little flavor. Now this I got to add kind of slow because it will clump up. Now, it was interesting today when I was getting ready to fix this. I had never noticed the back of the box of the cornmeal I have. It has the mush recipe. But now it talks about, instead of serving it with eggs, it talks about having it more of a cereal. So the consistency would definitely be different than what I've come to fix, what my mom fixed. I never had it when my grandma fixed it, or my great-grandma. It was my mom that would fix it when they would come to visit. So, I don't know. That was different. Just something that you can kind of look at. And mine, I don't know if my mom had a trick. Hers was never clumpy. And she usually made it like 2 days ahead. I usually make mine like an hour or two just so I got time to chill it. And then I keep mine in the refrigerator for about a week. You can kind of tell I cover it, but it will start looking weird, and then you just need to throw it out. I wouldn't keep, I don't know. I don't know if it would freeze. I haven't done that. I think I'm going to need to open this one. You want it to really, that's the reason I was going to show the consistency of how I make mine. It's got to be pretty daggone thick. And it's totally not there yet. Yep, I got you in the steam there. We're getting really close. Turn it down just a little bit. Not quite, but close. Okay, that's the consistency that I want mine. It's pretty thick. Now I'm going to take this off, put it in this dish here. I've already sprayed it with Pam spray. That's what you see, a little residue there. So I am going to take it out, pour it in there, let it chill for an hour, and then slice it and have it, you fry it in the egg so it gets a little bit brown on the outside. And then have that with your eggs. Or it's great, like I said, with tomatoes and onions. All right, have a great day.